Finally, no more fucking FI light.
This is Lady Spindrift.
What is up, YouTube? Lady Spindrift here and queer. So basically, putting my foot down the past couple of weeks and getting a chance to do the whole quote-unquote dealer mode by taking out the unused harness on the tail section of my bike, which is usually common in most GSXRs, and jump the two unused pinouts on that unused harness connector to pick up an FI fault code from the gauge cluster. So lo and behold, I get the dreaded C28 code. And the C28 code is the secondary throttle valve actuator. Inside your individual throttle bodies, you get your primary throttle valves, which is controlled by your right wrist. The secondary butterflies on the upper portion of your individual throttle bodies are driven by an electronic stepper motor. And it adjusts accordingly based on your precise throttle movements, and it just feeds through by the ECU to actually control how much air you want to let into the individual throttle bodies. I've been doing a lot of research on this dreaded C28 code. From my research, I found out that a lot of it has to do with either a faulty motor, broken soldered contact points or connections inside the motor or the actuator sensor itself. I somehow knew this was going to be somewhat a pain in the ass. I tried looking to see if they had an actual separate STVA module or actuator available online, but unfortunately no. So from what I heard from many people, they said your best bet is to actually get a second-hand ITB assembly from another bike. And that's what I basically did. So I decided to look online for ITBs for a K1 to K3 GSXR 600, and lo and behold, I found a super clean, low mileage K3 GSXR 600 ITB assembly from Florida on eBay. So I looked at the quality of the pictures in general. It was the exact same ITB assembly. It had the STVA module mounted in. It's got all the butterflies cleaned up. The fuel rail, the injectors, they're basically flawless. And I decided to show off the 115 doll hairs for the STVA assembly and pretty much free shipping to get to my door. Got the STVA assembly yesterday and decided to spend my day off today to work on doing the whole transplant myself. So it took me about maybe a good 2.5 to 3 hours average just to take out the old ITB assembly and put the new one in. And since it's an early 2000s, early EFI bike, it was a lot easier than I thought it would be. The only problems that I had to deal with was the stubborn vacuum lines that go to the fucking pair valve. And I'm sure most of you GSXR owners know what the pair valve is. It's basically an EGR valve for your motorcycle. A great resource to look into repairs for K1 to K3 GSXR 600, K to K3 GSXR 750, and a K1 to K2 GSXR 1000. Look up Bugman's GSXR website. The link will be on the description below. I want to just do like a quick follow-up from the whole surgery done to my baby girl Georgia on the ITB transplant. Needless to say, she runs so much smoother. No more hesitating throttle due to the stubborn STVA motor where the butterflies are just opening and closing at wrong times. She's not running ridiculously rich like she was for about a year or so. It's just so silky smooth. So a lot of people ask me, was it really worth it to do everything all by yourself? Abso-fucking-lutely. Just imagine how many doll hairs that you would end up spending at the shop just in terms of labor itself. Labor would definitely cost you about $250, $300. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, it's gonna be dependent on the shop you take your bike to. So when you get a chance to do the repairs and maintenance on your own, granted that you have sufficient mechanical knowledge and aptitude to do it, just think about how many doll hairs you would save. You know, basically you're just paying for the part and just allocating your time for the repairs itself. I encourage a lot of riders to do some of the repairs themselves. Not only that, you're going to save money in the long run, you learn to gauge familiarity with your machine, your motorcycle. From what I can see, it's just like building that close mutual bond between you and your bike. If you guys are really dead set in doing repairs yourself, do your research. Do extensive research. Every time I see like a lot of these DIY YouTube videos, there's some people out there who don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. They say this thing or that thing. They pinpoint certain parts of the bike and don't know what the fuck it is. I mean, to be honest, you're setting an example to these riders out there and motorcycle owners, car owners out there. Sure, you got the hands-on stuff like doing everything, but if you don't know which parts are which and what goes where, it's like, what's the fucking point? And that's why I tell people to do your fucking research. Understand the parts of your bike, from the engine, the clutch, the cables, the throttle bodies or carbs, the airbox, vacuum hoses, and vice versa. Once you do yourself that favor, it is all worth it in the end. Since Georgia pulls well in the streets, I am so curious to see how well she pulls on the highway. So much better than before. Way better. Night and day difference. There's definitely an accident. So 3 Stadies coming out all in a row through the breakdown lane. Yeah, there's definitely a fucking accident. Let's see if we can catch it. I just love this low RPM throttle response in first gear. It's not hesitating or anything. But let's see what's up over here. Oh shit, dude. Damn! Ooh. That was not fun at all. That was not a pretty sight. Wow. Holy fuck, there's a lot of car trouble here. Jesus. I really need to go ahead and take it easy today. A lot of car trouble and a lot of accidents here, man. It's not fun. Gotta be easy, man. So, time to finish up in this motovlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. And tune in for more videos to come. Please hit that like button. And in the meantime, ride safe, ride smart, and most of all, ride sexy. I'll see you in the next video. Mwah.